Hello guys, this is Adam Ochs, and I hope you can join me for a wonderful day of Office 365 MCSA certification. In this full-day workshop, what we're going to be doing is exploring the intricate details of everything that the Microsoft 346 and 347 test has to offer. It will be a full day of going through all the different details, looking at example questions, and trying to process everything that you need. Now, this training is based off of a course that's put together for one of the leading Microsoft MSPs out there. I worked there for about 7 years, and during my time, developed a training course that is used to certify over 80 different people. Now, when we developed this course, we had about an 80% pass rate, but that was based on users going through a multi-week lab environment scenario based on what we were doing. Now, I am bringing all of that content to bear for SharePoint Fest Chicago. What we're going to be doing in the full-day workshop is going start to finish to overview everything that you need to know for the MCSA test. In the first part of the day, we will be focusing on 346, the different topics of the test, examples of questions, the type of information that you need to pass. After lunch, second half of the day, we're going to be going over 347 in a very similar format. Now, what this is designed to do is to help you guys get a better understanding of the content and what you need to be able to succeed. It won't stop there, however. To ensure your success in MCSA, anyone who attends the full-day workshop will actually be given the entire detailed lab work that we used at my MSP provider to ensure success in passing the exams. It's something that I've spent countless months on, if not years, and something I'll be providing to all attendees to ensure the highest chance of success when passing the exams. Now, this course is designed to benefit anyone who's actually interested in getting their Office 365 MCSA. The Office 365 MCSA is actually the only accreditation you can get from Microsoft to become a Microsoft Certified Professional and Office 365 itself. And the MCSA test can be combined with other exams such as the Exchange or SharePoint one to all the way go and get your MCSE or Microsoft Certified Expert and advance your career and your accreditations as well. This class is designed for everyone from the beginner who's just started out in 365, all the way up to an admin who may have been using it for a couple of years, or even a really advanced end user. In addition to extensively covering the actual content, the details of something like ADFS or domain syncing or PowerShell or the port numbers you need to know for Skype, we're actually going to be spending a decent amount of time looking at the exams themselves, looking at the details of what is asked, how is it approached, how are you going to see this information phrased, how does Microsoft like to approach these answers. I feel like it's just as important to understand what you're walking into and be prepared in the same way as understanding the content itself. Yes, it's important that you actually understand the details of how something like ADFS is executed, but it's also important to understand, well, when they're looking at ADFS and how to approach it, these are the type of ways that they try to trick you up. These are the ways that they're going to try to give you information that you may not be prepared for. And to me, that's one of the ways to really set up people for success. One of the major reasons we had so much success at my previous employer in getting so many people to pass this exam was that we really studied for the exam itself. We went through example practice questions like you can see on the screen. It's one thing to understand the content, to understand, well, what does it mean to be an E1 license versus an E3. It's another to see the type of questions and the format of questions you're going to be asked. Now, these questions themselves are taken from the experience of myself and others who have actually taken the exam multiple times. So while not word for word what you'll be expecting to see on the exam, they should give you a good look and feel having not actually taken the MCSA certification on your own. And to me, this is one of the unique things that can really set you up for success, and one of the things that I really hope to share with people who are coming to the workshop and really getting a feel for themselves. Hopefully that gives everyone a pretty good idea of what to expect if they come to our MCSA workshop training. Now, what this is actually a result of is basically blood, sweat, and tears of my own experience going through the MCSA training a few years ago. When I first went through and approached it, I wasn't really happy with the content that was out there that I needed to go through and learn in order to pass the test. So I did a lot of self-training, but I had tons of coworkers and friends that still had to go through the training itself. So I spent months and years developing content to present in a way that made sense to me, that I thought would make sense to them, and multiple times went back and took the exam to make sure I was staying up to date with the new versions and new information coming out. This resulted in 19 different presentations that are now presented in a 2-week lab for people to be able to go through and take. Now, we obviously don't have time to do a 2-week lab together, but as a thank you for everyone that comes to our 8-hour workshop, I'm going to actually be providing all of that content, all 19 presentations, for you to be able to study and learn on your own to give yourself the best chance to move forward and become a Microsoft Certified Professional. I really do hope that you guys can join me. I look forward to seeing everyone in Chicago, and thank you so much for listening. Look forward to seeing you guys there.